What is going on, beautiful people? This your boy Ed from Atlanta. Man, it has been almost 2 weeks, I believe, since I dropped my last video. Um, I'm in such a space of peace, of vulnerability, and of acceptance. I matter. My life is important. There is a purpose on my life. There is a direction for my life. There is a favor on my life. There is a calling on my life, and I ran from it for a long time because you know how you could just get in your way, and you look at you're honestly examining yourself, and it's like, but I'm doing this and I'm doing that, and I ain't getting this right, and I done, toe that shit up. I ain't good enough. I don't deserve it. I don't deserve it. And that's the trick of the enemy. That's the lie that he uses to talk us and usher us right up out of our destiny. I don't proclaim to have all the answers. I absolutely don't know all the things. I'm telling you, I'm just as toe up as probably them top 7% of people, maybe 10. I think the thing that sets me apart is because I have learned to love him back, because he's always loved me. He's never not loved me. I can't tell it all. I can't tell it all when I tell you how good and gracious he has been and is being and will be to me. I'm so full of joy. I'm so full of peace. I'm not worried. Like when I tell you, it's an amazing thing to not worry, to literally do your best and take it day by day and do what God called you to do. Like, for instance, with my book, which is forthcoming, Confessions of a Side Dude. I was on my way last year to get my tags and registration done at the tax office, and I was pulling into the parking lot, Greenbrier Mall, and I was listening to a sermon by Bishop T.D. Jakes, and I'm not sure necessarily what the sermon was, but it was something about confirmation, your season, go forward. And I paused the video, and I sat in my car, and I sat still and quiet, and I was seeking to hear, just as plain as day. God said, tell your story. It's your story. Tell your story, because he's not ashamed of me, because I, as a sinner, needed saving. I needed more grace. I needed more mercy. I needed more patience. I still am in need of a doctor. Like, it don't change just because my life is elevating. And here's the thing, it was in those dark spaces, it was in those quiet moments, it was in the midst of the loneliness and the solitude, when my mind finally quieted enough for me to hear, to sit still, that God did his greatest work. And he's been working on me for a while. And he's not done. I am humbled. My message is always and forevermore is going to be to continue to push, continue to press, that you matter, you are worthy, you are worth it. God loves you and you can't do nothing about it. I love you too, but I ain't God. I do think we need to be clear on that, because we be getting humanity twisted and misconstrued. I'm not here to play with people and tickle their ears. Like, a lot of the things I'm going to say is not always going to be popular. It's some of it going to rub you wrong. Some of it might even offend your ears, because you're listening from a particular space of critique. And that critique tends to sometimes become borderline judgment. And then that leads me to think you really should actually mind your business and get in front of your mirror, right? Because if we're not going to speak on people to love on them and encourage them and build them, let's learn to stop speaking on people. When I say let's learn, I'm referring to myself as well, because it's just some people in this world I just absolutely cannot stand their ragged ass. But I don't want to wish no ill on them. I don't want no demise to come their way. I don't want no money to stop flowing to them. I just don't fuck with them because I'm cool. Just because I don't rock with you don't mean that, you know, you ever have to be concerned about uncertainty or a shaking of your table. I shake my shit because anything that is just not firmly latched and rooted got to go, right? And what don't come out in the wash come out in the rinse, and this rinsing is by fire. I am changing. I am changing. I'm absolutely changing. And I'm thankful for the journey. I don't know how to be nobody else but myself. I know it's so many people out here encourage you and urge you and implore you, in fact, to be somebody else. I don't know how to do that. That's not my ministry. So I just can't give you nothing but myself. In hopes that there is a lasting impression, in hopes that I've been able to impart to you something that can help you, in hopes that I didn't take away from you. And I'm just such in a space of peace, man. It's time. It's time. And what's important to me in this hour as I move forward for the rest of my days is being pleasing to my Father, and not so much studying what man talking about. And then my circle, my small network, being able to have access to them, to be able to pull up on them and them easily pull up on me. And we just really spend time making memories, because it's important to me. In my heart, the longing of my heart has really always been about acceptance. It's been about being loved. It's been about being appreciated. It's been about being protected. It's been about being thought fondly of. And I realized I've always had that for a really, really long time. I wasn't privy to it because I wasn't even giving it to myself. And if I wasn't giving it to myself, how I'm going to receive it from somebody else? But now that I know what's important, I just want to be closer to my people. I ain't got to live like right next door to you, but I want to be within an hour, maybe two at the most of you. And I'm trusting God for his wisdom and for his guidance, because I want to grow and have the most memories, because one day I'm not going to be here, and I don't want to waste no more time wasting time. I want to spend the rest of my days walking in my purpose, walking in my intention, and it's simply to love God, and love my neighbor as myself, you know, to love on my brethren as much as I possibly can, as God loves on me. That means everything to me, and it's absolutely nothing to do with material. But the God I serve, just understand, like on 1,000 hills, them cattle belongs to him. Them precious jewels, them gems, that black, that liquid gold that flow beneath the earth that these men be around this bitch fighting over, that ain't they shit. That's God's. He did that. He know what that is because he crafted it, and he allowed it to craft and be so. So I'm not pressured about none of that stuff, because material means nothing. Again, I will reiterate, and I'll bring back up a really simple request to God. I remember praying to him one day, and I was like, well, you know what, Lord? Considering myself, I honestly just want to be inside the gate, to the right, under a tree, next to a brook. You know, because they say the Lord said he go forth to build mansions for us. I just wanted to be under a tree by the brook, inside the gate. And that progressed to, I be the welcoming committee. I greet all the people at the gate, because, you know, I got hospitality. I be with Peter deal. Welcoming all the cheering on it. Come on in here. Go on up there, get you something to drink. You know, I don't mind being the absolute last person. Once that last person has entered in that gate, I don't mind getting in line behind them, because we all going to the same destination, and it's going to be so exciting. That's my hope, to see. So I want you to be encouraged. And God is so worthy. He is so worthy. Please don't give up on him. He is not giving up on you. And I did not mean to get emotional, but I just want you to win. I want you to be safe. And I want you to get there. And that's all I wanted. Y'all be well. God bless you. Talk to y'all later. Bye.